Hello folks, it's been a while, but they released some more Garbage Pail Kids, so I thought I would make a video opening some of these new cards. So this is, I think, the second release for 2022. It's bookworms, so this time the theme is books. At the moment, the only place I was able to find these online was Walmart, unfortunately. I don't usually like to buy stuff from Walmart, but they had the Garbage Pail Kids, so you can also get them, of course, at like collectible card shops and stuff like that. And I assume they'll be at like Target and stuff eventually, but I wasn't able to find them there yet, or on Amazon. So anyway, what I did purchase here were two. These are what they call the hobby boxes. They're also called retail display boxes. So let's pop these open. Oh, I should mention, they each have 24 packs, and there's 8 cards in each pack. Let's look at the outside of the box here. Looks like we got Pinocchio, we got Sam I Am, and the Green Ham. I think this is Captain Underpants. And, of course, Ahab and Moby Dick. And a generic bookworm creature. So, this should be fun. Let's see if I can get this box open without ruining it. I hope not. It's kind of sticking. Right, so this is a display box for retail shops as well. So, it's made so that you can do this. So, you can open it up and pop these. And then this is gonna go up like this. So also fun to display the box this way, if you want to, in your house. But this is the way they would sell the packs individually in a store, as they would have a box set out like this. I don't know how often shops actually sell them like this anymore, but let's see what we're supposed to look for. We're supposed to look for sketch cards, autographs, and more. I think there's, like, as usual, I think with the recent releases, they're doing some different colored borders and stuff. So here's what the pack looks like in the hobby box. We've got a guy barfing, as usual. Classic. He's barfing into a book and it's coming out of another book. Sort of a portal thing there. Alright, let's see what we get. And I'll definitely edit this down when I do post this, because it's going to be pretty boring to sit here and watch me open like a million one of these packs. But let's see what we got. Charmed Charlie. Okay. Looks like a witch. Let's see what's on the back. We've got the puzzle, as usual. That's the completed puzzle. Carnivorous Carrie. So this looks like Red Riding Hood with the wolf's head. And another completed puzzle back here. This guy, this is pretty funny actually. This is a classic Gpk character, the apple guy, but we've got the very hungry caterpillar from the children's book coming out of his head. That's pretty funny. Fabulous Fabio. Okay, so I guess they were doing romance novels too. We've got Fabio here. And this appears to be, oh, what is this? It looks like a checklist, but it's actually just like a list of books and the authors. This is interesting. Maybe this is part of a puzzle. Is this a puzzle piece? It looks like it is, the way the border is like this. Interesting. All right, and here's that guy, Pinocchio, that we saw on the outside of the box, Whittled Woody. He's got another puzzle piece here. Oh, this is cool. So maybe the puzzle, when we put it together, is gonna be like a search. It's gonna have like all these different books are gonna be represented in the picture, and you can like search them out. That would be really cool. This is Lionel, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I love that. So, you know, C.S. Lewis' famous book, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You've got a bloody lion in a wardrobe full of skeletons. I got the booger green border for this one, it looks like. And there's another puzzle piece on the back of that one. Crushed Caspian. Interesting. This might be from like Jules Verne, I think. That's what we're looking at there. Oh, and this is another part of the puzzle. This looks like it's going to be a really cool puzzle. It's got like images from a bunch of different books. There's Alice in Wonderland and some other stuff going on. I might actually try and put that puzzle together. See if I can see the whole thing. That'd be really cool. Here's Pinched Preston. So I guess besides specific book references, they're also just going to have GPKs like stuck in books and stuff like that. This guy's just getting squished. And here's another part of that cool puzzle. This is another Jules Verne reference, I think. And here's Almanac. The Sports Almanac. Shooting money at him. This is very strange. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. This reminds me of Back to the Future, actually. But since we're talking books, I don't really understand how that could be. I guess this is another generic, like, a book hurting a GPK. I don't know. And this is a different puzzle, it looks like. This looks like that guy. I believe it's this card. Must be in the completed puzzle. So that's our first pack. Nothing too exciting in that one. Let's see. What's next? These are a little tricky to open. There we go. And they don't come with gum anymore. It's sad. Well, that gum was pretty terrible, so. Alright, what do we got here? Holding a Grudge. Okay, so this is Holden Caulfield, right? From Catcher in the Rye. He's doing some graffiti here. This is reference to another old GPK. They always like to do that. He's got a puzzle piece back. We've only seen puzzle pieces and completed puzzles so far. I wonder if they have anything else on the back, so I'm not sure. Here's Unraveled Annie. Another puzzle piece back. Book Edna. This is another one where we have just a generic GPK being killed in some horrible way by books, which is pretty funny. And what are the books? Let's see. 25-cent cheap. How 1985 changed my life. That's pretty funny. Adam, My Life Was a Bomb. There you go. The Complete Book of Garbage. GPK is gross. I don't know if these names are like the names of... Yeah, they are. That's Simcoe. They're the names of artists who worked on GPK. That's pretty good. This is another one of those puzzle piece packs. It looks like it's part of that big puzzle with a bunch of book references on it. That's fun. Red-Eyed Robin. So we have Robin Hood, and he's got his eyeballs on his arrow. And another part of this puzzle. We got peeing involved. It's always good. We've got another booger guy here. I think in every pack there's one green border. Like you're guaranteed to get that in this box. Here's Ambushed Art. Oh, and that's War of the Worlds from that big puzzle again. I'm not sure. I guess this is supposed to be like King Arthur. Oh yeah, and it's the Lady in the Lake, but the lake, of course, is a toilet. Thank you, GPK. And down here is a Wizard air freshener. Lightspeed Livingston. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. It's a very fast seagull, apparently. And we've got the puzzle piece back again. Striped Stephanie. That's another weird one. I'm not sure what that's a reference to either. There's probably going to be a lot of those. Here's another puzzle piece one. I think this is an H.G. Wells reference again, maybe. Like Around the World in 80 Days. I'm not sure. And we've got Wormy Willis. This is the bookworm guy, who is also on the outside of the box there. And he's got, this is a part of a big puzzle of one of the GPKs that we've seen already. Yeah, I guess any of these book references I'm not getting, I can go back to this list here. Should help us. I mean, this, I think, only refers to the stuff in that particular puzzle image, but yeah, that's going to be fun to have. I'm going to set that one aside so we can look at that again. But let's keep going. Thrill as I struggle to open the package. Try not to tear those up too much, because I'll probably keep one or two of them just to have. Dueling D'Artagnan. Okay, we got the Three Musketeers here. And another part of that big puzzle. I should probably start trying to set that puzzle up and see what it looks like. Researching Ralph. This is another generic guy with something horrible happening with books. And this is the portal guy that we saw on the outside of the box. I see one of his books is Vomit Theory, so he's been studying to do this, apparently. Sci-fi, creepy. Oh, cool, okay, this is like the middle top part of that puzzle. Okay. I always like these. Oh, this is great. Okay, so this is Storybook Bastion, and he's reading the never-ending story. And inside of him is another Bastion reading the never-ending story. And inside of him is another one. I love these, like, infinite regression ones. And this is even referencing a book that I really love, so that's a lot of fun. And he's got a puzzle piece back. Yeah, it looks like we're only puzzle piece backs and completed puzzles, which is a little different for them, I feel like. Here's Snot Jam Anne. You can see it's obviously Anne of Green Gables, but of course it's Green Goobers in this case. We've got another puzzle piece back. Here's my booger border for this one. Bopped Boris. He's got Frank N. Stein. He's being hit on the head with. Freaky Friends. Alright, so this is a reference to Metamorphosis, right? Franz Kafka, where the guy turns into a bug. That's fun. Another puzzle piece. Nat Rat. So this is the Pied Piper of Hamelin, but the rats seem to have defeated him. They're taking his flute. Okay. His pipe, I guess I should say. I, human. Oh, okay. Isaac Asimov. So this is a reference to Isaac Asimov and I, Robot. The tables have turned here. Sci-fi. Puzzle piece back. Alrighty. I think I might pause this for a while, and then maybe I'll bring this back if I find anything. Well, I don't know. I'll keep filming, and then I'll probably edit out anything like super boring. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, this guy again. This is his double, the A version of the B card that we already saw. And there's the puzzle piece back. And we have the A version of the B again. Another part of that puzzle piece. And the A of the B again. And this time we've got... Now this one I think is a double, but I think the one we had before didn't have the green border, so that's something. Jagged Julius. Okay, and this is the gray border, I think. I think it's called like Moby Dick Gray or something like that. So, and this is Julius Caesar, obviously, with all the knives in his back. Another puzzle piece back. Naughty Noah. This is Babar, right? The children's book character. Ah, that's a fun puzzle piece back. Oh, great. Look at this. Mind Blown Sloan. I love this. This is a great card. This is Atom Bomb with, like, the Gpk exploding out of his head. I think he might even be reading a book about Garbage Pail Kids. I think I have that book. That's pretty fun. And another puzzle piece back. Oh boy. Thing Sue. Thing 1 + 2 = 3. This looks like one of the Dr. Seuss character. I don't know what he... Did he kill the other thing? And like... there's blood. This is a little disturbing. I'm not sure what happened there. Puzzle piece back. Boy, there's a lot of these, huh? I wonder if I'll get like the full series, at least an A and a B in it of everybody. Oh, okay. So this is awesome. So this is we've seen some of the pieces of this puzzle already. This is clearly like a reference back to an old GPK, like Dead Ted, right? But his face is the Necronomicon. So that's really cool. I love that. Reading Rainbow. All right. How to Barf a Rainbow. Clearly he's read that book and studied it well. That's fun. The big pile of books under there. There's another part of that puzzle. Well-read Rita. Yeah, it looks like she's like turning into a book, or she's stuffed her face in the book. It's become the same shape. Wormy Wilder. A bunch of bookworms, as advertised. And that's another part of that. We've seen that guy. Oh, here's a horizontal one. I think this is the first, I guess you would call it landscape, right? Orientation. And it's the Berenstain Bears. Bearstain Stan. They've eaten somebody. That's pretty great. I enjoy that one. Another puzzle piece back. Wonder Lewis. Oh, look at this. I love this. This is so cool. Drink and Shrink. So obviously it's an Alice in Wonderland reference, but it's like Lewis Carroll, the author, being crushed under the foot of Alice with all these things from the story in the background. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, and that's number 1. 1B. Oh, okay. So this is a... Okay, so this is an insert, like, mini series that, I was wondering about this. I haven't seen any of these yet. This is the first one that I've seen so far. There must be, like, a sort of sub-series of these that are probably, included in only some packs. Authors of Their Own Misfortune. That's fun. So I guess that's going to be, like, cards that focus on the authors themselves, like stuck having something awful happen to them inside of their own story. So that's really cool. I love that. Oh, and this is fun too. Oh, this is great. Dawn Panic. So this is a reference to what do you call it? Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? And there's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42. That's really cool. And he's got the towel and everything. Puzzle piece back. And this guy we've seen on the box. Eggy Edgar. Green Eggs and Ham. Dr. Seuss again. Puzzle piece back. Oh, and this is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, right? Diary Danny. Lovely. It's like a filthy piece of toilet paper. And there's our completed puzzle that we're looking for. All right. Well, I'm enjoying this. I don't always like the modern series, but I'm liking these so far. These are fun, like fun ideas, pretty well executed. So this is cool. I love this one, of course. It helps that they're referencing books that I enjoy. So I love the look they got on this one with the lighting. The way it looks like really freaky. Yeah, and this is another one of those ones that's interesting where the GPK, like usually they're just kind of okay with whatever's happening, but this guy's clearly not okay with this. He's freaking out. Oh, what was on the back of that one? Another puzzle piece back. Okay. And here's the other version of this guy. Yeah, there's my dog. She'll finish in a moment. Puzzle piece back on that guy. Oh, and we saw the alternate of this one before. Robbie. Another puzzle piece back. Okay. This is really cool. Watching You. I'm not sure what this is a reference to, but I like it. He's got like this interesting black and white, stark, almost comic booky type look to him. And he's holding his own eyeballs. And we've got the green border for that one. There's the puzzle piece back. Oh, yes. This must be Authors of Their Own Misfortune. Oh, I'm so excited that I got this one. J.R.R. Tolkien is like one of my favorite authors, and I love Lord of the Rings, and this is clearly him trapped inside of, he's like in the eye of Sauron here. Joe Trollkin. This is so great. Oh, that's fun. Authors of their own misfortune. All right, what do we got here? Andy Dufresne. Oh, okay. So this is a reference to a Stephen King book. Andy Dufresne in oh, what is that story called? I can't remember. You know what it is though. It was a famous movie. It was great. This is fun. But I think it was actually based on a short story. So it's interesting that they managed to make it a full full-length movie out of it. That was so good. Set that aside. Jabbed Jackson. Dear Mom, camp is great. Oh, Camp Half-Blood. Okay, so this is a reference to the I can't remember the titles of anything when I'm when I'm making one of these videos, but yeah, there's the YA series, Percy Jackson, the Percy Jackson books. And yeah, I like those books, so this is fun. And let's see what we have here. Listening Lisa. Oh, okay, so what, we've got like audiobooks are being involved here now. Listen and learn. That's a weird one. It's like her ear is a separate person that's reading the book for her, I guess. I don't know. This is a pretty strange one. Oh, Goosebumps. Meet R.L. Slime. That's fun. So this is another puzzle piece back. Okay. So I hope I get more of the, I hope I get the full set of the authors of their own misfortune. I love those. Those are just great. I feel like they took more time on those. You know, they seem to have more detail in the backgrounds. Those are a lot of fun. And I've read about a bunch of other fun inserts in some of the other types of boxes. Like, oh, there goes my dog again. Oh, I tried to pause to let my dog finish barking, but she's apparently not going to finish anytime soon. So, all right. So this is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy again. The alternate version. So that's fun. We've got that. Spammed Sam. Another one of those. Wimpy Kid. We got the other one of those now. I think we already have this one, but of course this one is the green border version. I don't think you can get an actual like a total duplicate in one of these boxes. I think you're sort of guaranteed that each card is going to be unique, even if it's sorry about my dog. Even if it's just the same card but with a different border. And I love this, of course. This is referencing Dune, which I love the book, I love the movie, so that's a lot of fun. Dune Boone. He's being eaten by one of the worms. Get the puzzle piece back. Well, they gave you the title there, Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild. But the Call of the Wild is apparently peeing. Kind of a weird combination of things going on in this card. It's frozen in an ice block, but also peeing. I don't know. It's a little strange. They always have to get the gross thing in there somehow. Another fun puzzle piece back. Okay, anyway, here's Nearsighted Nadia, and this is another one of these generic, like, GPK reading a book and something gross is happening. This time her eyes are coming out of her head. There's people walking around outside my house, so my dog is barking and barking and barking. Anna at Chew. Used books for sale. Yes, they're very used. She's like sneezing all over them. That's really gross. Thanks for that, Anna. Puzzle piece back. I was saying before, so these particular boxes that I have here are the hobby box or retail display box, right? But confusingly, there's another type of hobby box. It's called the hobby collector's box. And that will have different inserts in the packs. So I might have to get myself one or two of those, or maybe just like hop on eBay to see what the inserts are that come with those. That's how they get you, of course. Here's Treasure Travis. This is a pretty fun one. Look at all the stuff going on. He's got like a rat and a bird and all kinds of guns and weapons and maps. This is pretty cool. I'm guessing this is a Treasure Island reference. We already saw the other one of this. So this is Ides of Mark. Some blood puddles underneath. Puzzle piece. I really want to see this puzzle put together. I gotta figure that out. Here's Retching Romeo. So I guess we've got Romeo and Juliet. Oh yeah, she's got the poison. He's got the dagger. Blah. Of course he's barfing. Gotta do that. And they're like stuck together. They got all the classics in here. And here we got the little guy pooping all over the painting. That's great. I don't know what... I really have to look up what some of these things are referencing. It's pretty weird. Here's Pulp Peyton. So this looks like The Shadow, who was really more of a radio character, I thought, than a book character. So this is kind of an interesting choice, but... And of course, he's making a shadow puppet that's somehow barfing. That's impressive. And I've got the green border for that one. Jammed Up Johnny. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So I guess this is Johnny Appleseed, but he tried to swallow an apple whole. That's very strange. Oh, and here's the complete puzzle for that guy. Oh, and here's another here's another Tolkien reference, Mike Precious. And this is clearly Gollum, but he's got not just one finger with a ring on it that he's cut off, but a whole bunch of them. Wow. Okay, that's bloody and gross. I like it. And on the... Oh, cool. Okay, so here we go. Here's what Part B of your completed Tom Bunk Book Fair puzzle will look like. Collect all 32 cards. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is going to be a really massive puzzle that Tom Bunk painted for them. That's so cool. So this is only part B. So it takes like 32 cards just to make this part of the puzzle? That's wild. That's huge. That must be why there aren't that many other kinds of backs, because they need all the cards to make up this gigantic puzzle that they've made. That's really cool. Okay. Oh, and here's Mrs. Frizzle with the school bus. Again, I didn't think this... I guess it was a series of books, too. I wasn't actually aware of that. I thought it was just a TV show. Although, I guess in some cases they might be including references to TV shows about books here. So here's our checklist. This is the way they do this now. Oh, there goes my dog again. Sorry, guys. That's the mailman this time. But anyway, the way they do this now is they split the checklist into two separate checklists. And this is the checklist of all the B cards. And then there's a separate one of all the A cards. So these are all our B cards. And you can see there are 100. And of course, there's an A and a B of each of the 100 cards. So that really, you end up with 200 cards altogether. And then, of course, if you want all the different borders of any particular card, that's a bunch more that you get to collect. But, oh... So here's Arthur from the books and TV show. And he is technically an anteater, I guess, right? And here he is in horrible detail eating an ant sandwich with, like, blood spraying out of his mouth. That's really disgusting. Thank you for that. Okay. I think I'm going to run out of time eventually on this video. I'll have to make a separate one or edit it down or something here. Oh, here we go. Another J.R.R. Tolkien reference. I love it. Gandalf the Grave. Oh. This is kind of funny because I watched a YouTube video recently that, well, it wasn't that recently, but that was like imagining what the story would be like if Gandalf went evil and took the ring for himself. And this seems to be imagining that as well. This is Gandalf having, like, killed Frodo and taken the ring for his own. Or maybe that's supposed to be Bilbo, I'm not sure. But that's pretty cool. I love the background here. I love the detail of the hill there. They really kind of got the look of that down pretty well. Here's more of that giant puzzle, Tom Bunk puzzle, book fair puzzle. That's really a lot of fun. Ronnie Knows. Coloring with snot. Okay. More of the book fair puzzle. A classic children's book, The Giving Tree, but in this case, the tree is having its revenge. I like this quite a lot, and they've also sort of captured the art style of the original book, Shel Silverstein's style there. That's funny. That's great. Oh, and this is fun. So there's another classic GPK. A couple of them. Splatty Patty. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. She seems to perhaps disagree. And there's another piece of our Necronomicon Dead Ted puzzle there. Magic Merlin. Okay. He's pulling his own head out of the hat, and the owl is quite horrified by this. I've got the green border for that one. Here's our man, Captain Underpants, Pudding Porter. Okay. Another puzzle piece. Now this, look at this. This is beautiful. I love this. This is Conan, of course. Robert E. Howard's book, and I love they've got the art on this is just fantastic. I love the colors, and that's great. It's so cool. There's Hungry Caterpillar guy. Oh, and this is another fun reference to an old Garbage Pail Kid character. Knock Knock Nick. Except now he's got a book to fit the theme. 101 knock knock jokes. That's very appropriate. Oh, yeah. I'm really enjoying these. A lot of fun stuff. Okay, let's see what we got now. There's the Johnny Appleseed guy again. Adam Apple. That's appropriate. The complete puzzle. Lauren of the Rings. We got our the other version of that one. And he's got the complete book fair puzzle, part B on the back. The Magic School Bus Lady again, the other version. Checklist B. Oh, geez. Lovely. Winnie the Pooh, but it's Winnie the Pooper. Up on the balloons and dropping poop on all his friends. Lovely. Got the green border for that one. Another puzzle piece back. Oh, this is fun. Just in Time. So this is H.G. Wells' Time Machine, and I guess this is authors of their own misfortune. Another entry in this little sub-series. And this time we've got H.G. Wells on his own time machine. That's fun. I'll put that aside with those other ones. Zedphones, another audiobook reference here. I love audiobooks, so thank you, GPK, for bringing in the audiobooks there. Dewey Decimal. That was kind of fun, just squished in among the books. Wild Willie. All right, so this is really cool. I love the art on this. This is, of course, Where the Wild Things Are, classic children's book. But of course, they put poop in it. You have to imagine the wild things would be pooping all over that. That does make sense. All right. Ooh. I gotta edit out all this. Me struggling to open these. All right, here we go. What do we got? Rippin' Riley. Oh, he's using his books as toilet paper. Lovely. Had to imagine that would occur in a Garbage Pail Kids series about books. Free book, Stacked Jack. This appears to be a GPK made out of books, looking at a phone, and there's a rat on his head. It's kind of a weird concept there. I'm not sure exactly what they were going for, but okay. Wow. Okay, I guess this is Pippi Longstocking, upside down, running with her hair as legs. Very strange. Is that something that happened in the books? I don't know. There's also a monkey. I don't really know much about Pippi Longstocking. Jam Jason. So this is another reference to an old GPK. They managed to make it more disgusting by putting a bunch of poop in it. Thanks for that. Toilet repair for dum-dums. Okay. There's not really, well, I mean, he's reading a book, so I guess that's the book reference there, but. Okay, this must be another author of their own misfortune. Will vomit. We've got William Shakespeare. It looks like he's doing the famous Hamlet soliloquy here. Authors of their own misfortune. I do like those. All right. Here's Beth Dad. So this is straight up, that's the same name as the original old GPK. Grim Jim was the alternate name. Grim Jim Fairy Tales. With a puddle of blood down there. Another puzzle piece back. Purple Prior. So I guess this reference to the purple crayon, right? Another kid's book. He's got the anarchy sign in there, though. Okay, interesting. Craziness George. Here's we all know George, Curious George, except he's been a little too curious this time and blown up the world. The old atom bomb reference again. There's the man in the yellow hat freaking out back there. That's pretty good. Here's the completed puzzle. Oh, and this points out that this puzzle you need 9 cards to make, which is the standard puzzle size for GPK. Unlike the 32 card amazing book fair puzzle they put out this time. That's wild. Okay. Maybe they just got tired of making all those fancy other backs with like the awards and all that kind of stuff from the original series. So they're just like, we'll do a big painting. Decaying Dorian. All right. So this is a Dorian Gray reference. The Portrait of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde. Really great stuff. That's fun. Except, of course, they've reversed it here. And the portrait is beautiful and handsome, and the guy himself is all gross. Oh, okay. Crispy Calvin. So we got Calvin and Hobbes here, but they're crossing a bridge and everything's on fire. Good Lord. They're rather horrific. Oh, we've got some modern art in the puzzle as well. Sam Sprayed. So this is the Maltese Falcon we're referring to here. But of course, the Falcon has pooped. There's your garbage pail kid. That's fun. We saw this guy before. This is the green border version. Oh, Nancy Drew. I used to love the old Nancy Drews, but she has discovered her own hand holding keys. That's a little weird. There was always a picture of her, like, on the cover with a flashlight, right? So that's kind of classic. Oh, and this is another part of the giant book fair puzzle. So this is part D. So there must be 4 parts of this gigantic image. That's amazing. And each part is each part 32 cards? Is that what we're saying? Or is each part, maybe each part is 8 cards. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's wild. It's huge, whatever. However big it is. Good Nia. So this is Goodnight Moon. Another classic children's book. A lot of these are children's books. And they've kind of captured the art style to a certain extent. But of course the moon is vomiting on us. And this has got checklist A. So now we have checklist A and checklist B. Anything you wish. So this is the Princess Bride, obviously. And they've even referenced the movie. They've got the, they look like the actors from the movie. He's just slapping the kid on the head with the book. Oh, and here's the completed puzzle. Okay, we've seen a couple pieces of this one already. Radical Rapunzel. She does look a little radical. I like that. I think I'm going to run out of time on my video soon. I might have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, we'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. Should be exciting. Aardvark Aaron. I think we'll cut this short on this one box. Maybe I'll try to finish this box. We'll see. We've already seen the other version of this card. There's the puzzle piece. There's Captain Underpants again. Puzzle piece. I love this one. This is the other version of this one. Barbarian Brandon. Puzzle piece. The other version of this guy. Off the Wall Paul. I believe that's the exact original name of the original GPK that they're referencing there. This is the other, okay. So we already have this one, but this is the green border version. I've got the puzzle piece again. And this is the other version of this one. We already have the A of this one. Catching Ryan. Puzzle piece. Raggedy Regan. We've already got the A of that one. Puzzle piece. Tidy Tina. We've got the A of that one. Yeah, starting to see a lot of repeats here, so I wonder how much of the series I've now collected. I don't think I've got one of each yet, but I'm gonna be getting pretty close. Here's Grim Jim. We've already got the other one of that. Hooligan Harold. We have the other one of that. Curious Carter. We have the other one of that. Here's a green border of Dive Dawn. I don't think we have the... we had the other one of this, but I don't think we have a Dive Dawn yet. Here's Leering Loxley. We have the other one of that. Pierce Porthos. We have the A of that. Experimental Xavier. Ooh, excuse me. I have the A of that. And I have the A of this, Never Ending Ed. I love that. That's great. Wow, there are a lot of packs in this box. I keep thinking I've got to be near the end. And then there's always another one underneath it. Okay. Oh, this is a new one. It's Grover from Sesame Street. Oh, this is like a monster at the end of the book. He's a little disturbing looking. What has he been eating? Good Lord. Oh, and this is the one we've seen the puzzle pieces of this one. Librarian. Librarian, get it? Librarian. Too Hot Tom. Oh, this is Tom Sawyer. Another classic book reference. This one, Norm Narnia. We have the A of this, and this is the B in the green border. Oh, and here's Moby Dick. I was waiting for this. Wyatt Whale. A true classic. I love comics. Funny Sonny. I love this. This is great. The way they've like separated his face out into all these different pieces, like comic book panels. That's really cool. And Skewered Stewart. So this is when the book gets a little too real, huh? Actually stabbed him in the eye. And here's the other one of this. I love this one. Caterpillar eaten. Okay. We're still finding new ones. So that's fun. Oh, here's the other Nancy Drew one. This has got the complete of part D. And this is the other Goodnight Moon one. Another checklist A. The other Princess Bride, Savage Simon. This is the other Baybar, Naughty Noah. Actually, I think we might already have Naughty Noah, but this is the green border one. I think that's what's going on here. Green Maureen, we have the A of that. And LeVar Burpin. That's a good name. We have the A of that one. The Reading Rainbow reference. Wedge Wendy, we have the A of that. And Bookworm Brent, we have the A of that one. Wow, still so many cards. And I still have a whole other box. Exciting. Alright. Oh, this is a classic Gpk Split Kit. There he is. That's his name. How to make friends and influence people. How to make mortal enemies. So now the book is also split. That's fun. Sly. Oh, okay. This is a Goosebumps reference, I guess, to a evil puppet. Cheshire Pat. So we've got another Alice in Wonderland reference here. Got the Cheshire Cat juggling his own head. Here's the Shadow again. Shadowy Sean with a green border. Crushed Carol. Okay, we've got the alternate of the Authors of Their Own Misfortune card. We already have the B of that. I think my video is about to end. Wingardium Leviosa. So here we got a Harry Potter reference. That's Hermione. There's Snot involved. We got the portraits in the back that are alive. And they're vomiting, of course. Revealed Vlad. That's a weird one. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. And we're continuing. This is a War of the Worlds one. Carmine, oh, it's Carmine Cold. Okay. snot everywhere. I feel like we've done War of the Worlds before in the past. Let's keep going, folks. Definitely gonna have to do some editing on this video. Alright, what do we got here? Harry Haley. Yes, we've seen her before. This is the A. Angry Ahab. This is the A of our Moby Dick card. Comic Carl. This is the A of that one. We've already got that one. Page Holder. That's the squished guy. 2A. I think that's, I don't think we had that one before, and now we've got it with the green border. And here's the other version of the Shakespeare, Authors of Their Own Misfortune guy. That's fun. Long John. This is the B of the Treasure Island card that we have. Jagged Julius. Okay, I feel like we already have that one, don't we? I guess it must be in a green border, the other one that we have. Jab Juliet. So we've got the Romeo and Juliet. This is the B version. Okay. I'm just going to finish this box out, and I think we'll make that the video. And then I'll either do a separate video for the other box, or maybe I'll just do a video of anything fun that I find in that box, instead of doing the entire, watching me open that entire box too. Book of the Dead. This is Dead Ted, but also the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon, so that's cool. I love that one. That one's a lot of fun. Love the look of it. The colors and everything. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. We haven't seen a Sherlock Holmes yet. Excuse me. Shattered Sherlock. And here's Coraline, Neil Gaiman's book. I love that book. Love the movie. Crafty Coraline. Oh, except this Coraline seems to have been... It's interesting how they have kind of these alternate universe versions of these characters. Like, here's the Coraline who actually decided to go ahead and sew the buttons on her eyes and give in to the other mother. I think, so this is Tom Bunk's painting, and he's painted himself into it, reading a book about himself, I think, here. That's pretty fun. Oh, Charlotte's Web, Shady Charlotte, again, and what does this say? Taste is terrific. Again, an alternate version of the character who has actually eaten the pig. There we go. Here's Big Brody. I still don't know what this is referencing, but I like it. It's cool looking. We actually have the green border of the other one, the A version too, I think. That's interesting. Oh, we've got Zorro now. Wow, this one is really pretty gruesome. Disemboweled Diego. He's got like he's cut himself open and his guts are all over the place. Good Lord. They usually don't go quite that far. Here's the Arthur one. King Arthur, but this is Poked Pendragon. That's number one. This is B. We have 1A, this 1B. Hungry Hank. Here's the B of this card. Interestingly, I think this is the only landscape card that we've seen so far. Usually there are more landscape format cards. Let's see, let's do the math here. So this is, we've got 24 packs, 8 each. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to do the math live on video. Really show how bad I am at math. But let's see, 2, 3, 16, 9, 192, right? 192, I think. Cards all together. So theoretically we could get one of, well, we won't get an A and B of each, but alright, here's Homeless Hazel. I'm not sure what this is referencing. It's a bunny being pierced by a construction vehicle. That's strange. Here's the Cat in the Hat, Cat Hattie. Looks like Harry Potter is in the puzzle. Handbook for the Recently Deceased. No, this is funny. So that's a Beetlejuice reference. And it's an old GPK Ned had reading the book. So some of them are actually old GPKs reading books. So that's fun. He's got another checklist on the back. Here's Stuck Scotty, another old GPK. We've seen the B of this one. This is the green border of the A. Oh, okay. I was just saying we only saw one landscape, but here's another landscape one. Dan T. Interesting. Hell's Kitchen. Okay, what is this? So this is an Authors of Their Own Misfortune. Mr. Barbecue. Not sure. Oh, Dante. Okay, so this is a reference to Dante and the Inferno. Okay. Dante Alighieri. Okay, I got you. I like that one. That one's cool. And we've seen the other one of this, the A of this one, Abracadabra. So Merlin pulling his head out of the hat. Well, I feel like we've got a bunch of these, but I think they're just, we've got a bunch of different bordered ones. Green border ones. Bars. It's too bad that we got so many of that one, because I really don't like that one very much. It's kind of boring. But anyway, here's this guy again. We got a lot of this guy too. Again, with the green borders and the white borders. Okay, we're getting there, folks. Yeah, we're getting down to the bottom of the box now. It looks deeper than it is because it's got this styrofoam insert on the bottom. Got a huge pile of wrappers over here. Modest Madeline. Okay, so this is like a Madeline reference, I guess. That's hideous. Oh, and this one has the completed of part C of the Tom Bunk Book Fair puzzle. It's got to be 32 cards for the whole thing, right? Parts A through D, I think. And probably each one is 8 cards. That's my guess. But that's cool. That is, I feel like they've never done anything like that before. Had such an enormous puzzle that you could put together. So here's Fahrenheit 451, the reference here, Fahrenheit Ferris. That's oh, what's the gentleman's name? Ray Bradbury, his famous novel. Here's someone reading it and also being set on fire. Mocking Janie. Okay, so this is a reference to the YA novels. I can never remember titles when I'm doing these. I love these books too. I don't know. It'll come to me later. But yeah, they're good books. Here's the complete version of part A of the giant book fair puzzle. So that's cool. We've got the alternate of this. So here's Pooh Barry with the green border. Another piece of the puzzle. We've already got this guy, but this is the white border. We have the green border, I believe. Norm Marnia, same thing. We have this guy in the green border. And same thing, we have this guy in the green border, I believe. Big Brody. And here's Pooh Barry with the clear border. Both in the same pack. We got 2 different versions of that guy. So there you go. Do they have the same back? Yes, they do. Alright. Onward. Are you still watching? I hope you are. Like and subscribe. Okay. Here's Pop Upton. So this is the A of this B. We've already had the B, so this is the A version. Hungry Henry. We have the B of that. Hexing Hermione. We have the B of that one. That's a fun one. I like the fun details in the background of that one. Spammed Sam. Oh, this is a blue border. I think this is the first blue border I've got. That's a pretty rare one, I think. Yeah, I've got like, oh, wow, look at this. It says it's 40 of 99. Okay, so there's only 99 of those, like, at all. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice one to get, right? I should probably take good care of that one. Here's Mind Blown Sloan with the green border. Pilfered Precious. So this is the B of the, we already had the A of that one. A lot of violence going on in that big book fair puzzle. We've got the A of this one too, Coloring Brook. And we've got the A of this one as well. Sharing Shell. I love that one. That one's great. All right. We're almost done, folks. 2 packs left in this box. And then we're going to call it quits. Here we go. Wingy Winthorpe. We have the B of this one. This one, I mean, it looks a lot like an old GPK, but I guess it's the Dracula reference. But it's weird that he's got these weird legs. I mean, I guess I believe in the book he could like transform into a wolf, but those don't really look like the legs of a wolf. I don't know what they're going for there. Sometimes they confuse me. Here's Mucus Martin. We've seen the B of this one, the War of the Worlds thing, and that is actually that is actually a reference that makes sense, because I think what defeated the Martians in War of the Worlds at the end is like the common cold, wasn't it? So that in this case, the snot actually does make sense. And we've seen this guy before, the B of this one, the incredibly gruesome Zorro reference. And we've seen this guy before, Big Bucks Biff. So it is Biff. So I think it is supposed to be Back to the Future, which is weird. I mean, I guess it's a movie, but it's the book in the movie. So I guess that's how they get away with it being in the book series. I don't know. That seems weird, though. George Not Well. So this is the A of this Authors of Their Own Misfortune, H.G. Wells guy. We'll put him aside. Slam and Sammy. We've seen the A of this one as well. And we've seen the A of this one, Taryn Terry. Not my favorite. And here's B of the A that we've already seen, Leisure Lee. This is another one I don't really get what they're going for. I guess it's just, you know, the theme is books, and here's a GPK made of books, but it's just weird that there's a mouse and they're looking at a phone. I don't know. It's just weird. But there you go. Let's get the final pack open here and finish this off. It would be really cool if I got something really rare in this particular pack, it being the last one, but I'm guessing that's not going to happen. I did get that one, what was it, a blue border card? That one was cool, but here's Ambushed Art. I think we've seen him before, but I guess it was a green border one. And here's the Bear Stain Stan. We've seen these guys before, but I think it was, again, a green border. Merlin we've seen before. Thing Sue. I think we had the A before, and this one has the green border. The green border kind of sets off the colors of this one, interestingly. There you go. Stocking Stella. We've seen that one before. Gruesome Gray. We've seen the A of this one. Hot Stuff Hobbs. We've seen the A of this one. There you go with the modern art again. And Dashiell Droppings. Yes, it was Dashiell Hammett who wrote the Maltese Falcon. So that's the reference there. So there you go. That's the B. We have the A of that one. So I'll have to look back at these and see what we didn't get yet. But that was exciting. So there you go. We went through one hobby box of Garbage Pail Kids Bookworm sticker cards. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see about... I'll go through this other box, probably not on camera, but maybe I'll pop the camera on and film anything that is exciting that I might find in that box. So anyway, yes, hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see